Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I just returned home from New York City. It was a wonderful trip. And as you're aware, Alethea Holdings was the top sponsor of this C3 Summit 2018. And we also just secured a contract to be the head sponsor for the next 3 years to come. I see that, Alexander, you know what? There you are. I'm going to bring you on the camera. I have Alexander, the CEO of Waddle Wallet. I'm trying to bring Alex on the camera. Alex, if there's a way for you to come on board, come on board. I'm trying to. In regards to this meeting, I want to do a recap what happened in New York City, and also in this conversation here, I want to talk about about when I mentioned what I mentioned in front of 250 people to the World Bank, and also to the what's it called, the World Health Organization. And you guys, now I do have access straight to the World Bank. They've given their personal cell phone for one of the guys within there in regarding health. And you guys, this is a very big thing. I want to talk about first about where we are in history and what's taking place in New York City, because I tell you what, after being over this last week, I now feel like my calling is much, much deeper. And the people that have come to me after when I did take a stand in front of the World Bank and also the World Health Organization, they said that they saw passion in me that is going to, that just really, they just feel that I'm going to be doing some very big things. And so this is what happened on a recap, and you can watch my other YouTube video, but the World Bank and also the World Health Organization were talking about, it was a health panel in front of these 250 people. They were discussing about how there's these health issues going on. And, people are smoking shisha, for example, in the Middle East. This is like a big, big thing. Obviously, that is not healthy for you. It makes my skin crawl. Last time I was in Dubai doing that, I'll never smoke shisha again. It's equivalent to, I believe, smoking a pack of cigarettes just off of it's ridiculous. I don't even know. It's so unhealthy. But anyways, they're doing that, and then they are all. And the reason why people use things like tobacco and nicotine is to ramp up the dopamine production, because let's get down to it. When people are working two jobs right now, their dopamine levels are being completely depleted. And I'm just having a green tea latte. I take it very easy on my caffeine intake during the day. But people, we live off of dopamine. And when a 9-to-5 job drains us, and when people are working two jobs, to support their families nowadays, because the currencies of the world have been devalued 97%, they rely on dopamine enhancing substances such as tobacco and shisha in the Middle East. These are the hookahs. They take those big old puff gives, and stuff, and they rely on that. So people are damaging their health. They're damaging their health to go ahead and be functional by raising their dopamine levels, taking care of that. So World Health Organization, the World Bank, this video is directly for you guys, and I'm proposing my offer. I'll also do my offer in a proposition in a suit and tie also. And I've also been asked as of yesterday to speak in front of the United Nations directly. I'll get to that in a few minutes, what happened right there. So that's going to be happening shortly. But the thing about it is also they mentioned that people are getting fast food. They are eating fast food as well out there. And the reason why people are getting obese and eating fast food for the most part is because the fiat money systems are not worth that much. And also people have to work all these times. They don't have time to go ahead and make dinners anymore. We live in a very fast day and age right now because of these currency systems out there, these fiat money systems that are not of much value. And so people are relying on, crappy food a lot of times, like McDonald's and stuff like this, to go ahead and get a quick fix, a quick food fix, and because they just don't have the time. So they also mentioned in that speech the definition of insanity there, and they also said that they were open to ideas to solve this epidemic out there, the health issues that people are having right now and stuff. And there's the World Bank up there with them, right? So that was interesting. But we have to, so the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here right now. Again, the definition of sanity is doing the same thing over and over. And they're not, and my point is that the World Bank, the United Nations, and the World Health Organization, they're not getting to the root cause to go ahead and have a profound effect across the entire globe. There is no reason in 2018, 2019, we should have people dying of malnutrition. It saddens me so much to hear about babies that are being born by mothers who could not even find grains of rice to put in their system to give them sustainability through the course of their pregnancy. This to me is completely unacceptable. This to me is completely unacceptable. And me being the top donor at the FutureNet Foundation, for example, you know, you can tell where my passion is to end world hunger, is to provide good, clean water as well. And, you know, thank you to the Water for the World organization, which I have donated to. I now provide every single day, and you can see that on another video by them, I provide clean water for over 33,000 people every single day with my donation for the next like 20 something years. And I am committing every single day. I'm donating more and more money to go ahead and provide clean water, to go ahead and provide, clean water, yes, and also food through the FutureNet Foundation. So I want to work with the World Health Organization, and I'm going to send this video to you, sir. I'm sorry I don't have your name with me right now, and I'm going to with the World Health Organization, with the World Bank. I really appreciate our meeting and for you giving me your personal cell phone number so we could go ahead and talk further about the collaboration between Alethea Holdings. You had mentioned, obviously, that you know that the World Bank now is aware of Alethea Holdings. And since we were the top speaker, you know, the panel, we ran the panels and stuff over at the C3 Summit at the Union League of Nations over here in New York City during the 2018 the United Nations event over here in New York City. So let's get to the root cause here. Again, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over. The definition of being smart is addressing the root issue of things. So I want to go ahead. My intent is to bring the world's first real currency, the world's first true global currency. And that's what Alethea is on track to do right now, being the world's first decentralized hedge fund on the Ethereum backbone. You guys, we are doing exactly what needs to be done. We have brought Wall Street basically to cryptocurrency instead of cryptocurrency trying to weasel its way into Wall Street. We went the exact opposite way and took care of all of our stuff that we needed to be compliant, to make this with our legal counsel, to make this work. And okay, so you guys, again, World Bank, World Health Organization, okay, you know, in United Nations, we need to go ahead and understand that solving the currency issues of the world, when almost all fiat money systems have been devalued 97%, again, think about this. That means that the US dollar has been brought down from a value of $1 down to 3 pennies. All of you watching this call, all of you viewing this call are using money systems that are completely have fallen since they came off the gold standard. And now we have the ability, being connected by the internet and cryptocurrency and the blockchain, to bring into the world's first hedge fund with the Alethea coin token coming out. Just imagine a coin being backed by all global resources potentially here. And we already have a lot of global resources already on board. You guys, I'm not going to go into specifics because of compliances right now, massively large contracts that have been negotiated right now that are underway this week. Jared is still over in New York City. I had to return home to be with my children. Also, I had lunch with the Duke of Ghana over there at Gloria's mansion. Okay, they are bringing us out to meet with the president of Ghana. We are flying in now also in the next 2 months to meet with the Prince of Dubai through our connections. All this you guys will see take place. And also, we were with the president of Sierra Leone last night as well with this project. So you guys, these wonderful things are happening out there. Again, I can't get too much information about this, but again, World Bank, our system is proven just like blockchain. You know, World Health Organization,
We do know that these money systems are contributing to a system right now to where people are depending on food stamps and they're dependent on getting fast food. Why not have the people be able to have organic produce and not produce that is cheaply done and sprayed by Monsanto, which now has been proven to go ahead and cause cancer? So these issues need to be addressed right now. Cancer is a global epidemic, and it truly is brought on, I also believe, by stress. And the most stressful thing out there is when parents cannot provide for their families a meal. It is when they have to worry about providing housing. And if we do have value within the currency, and this is what cryptocurrency is going to be doing, and I don't care to talk about Bitcoin anymore. You will not hear me talk about Bitcoin anymore, because we are talking about a coin that is not the answer. The answer is Aletheia coin, and that is what you will hear me discussing this point moving forward. Okay, so World Health Organization and also the World Bank. I am looking forward to meeting with you guys and talking to you guys this week. Now, also before I go to South Africa in November, and we will probably end up going someplace else before then. But my point is that we have an undeniable system that is going to have an impact, a profound impact all across the world here. And so I'm just trying to bring someone on here. I'm going to try to bring on Jay Daka Phoenix and see if he's very big into cryptocurrency. I don't know why it's not letting me do this, but you guys, please get this message and repost this and send it to the World Health Organization. I will have it on a YouTube video and put it below. Please send this over to the bank, the World Bank. Please send this to all United Nations efforts. And I am truly looking forward to going ahead and speaking in front of the United Nations here in the next few months. And we will be bringing this. I am the head speaker of 2,000 South Africans when I fly down there. It's a special event that they're having for me to speak at in South Africa on this, just in November right there. I got the dates, forgot the dates, but it's on there. If you guys are in South Africa, you can attend and hear me speak. And I will be speaking straight from a humanitarian effort and the solution, and not just money games. We are focused on the answer. So thank you so much for sharing this video, guys. Thank you for standing behind us on this mission to actually create the world's first currency that is created by every single commodity that God created, and not just a dollar bill that says, "In God we trust" in it. We, the people, trust a currency that is backed by the assets that God created, the physical, tangible assets, and the intellectual content that we have in this digital age, which will show you how that comes into as well. A coin backed by that, instead of monetary systems that continue to print to quantitative easing, QE infinity. That to me does not make as much sense as a currency that is backed on the blockchain, backed by these commodities. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in here. I greatly appreciate it. And again, I truly appreciate your support. Please support the United Nations and their humanitarian efforts. I encourage you all to take part in this. This is not just country people out there, heads of countries that are taking part in this. This, with the United Nations, this is your opportunity with the age of the internet, and also the connectivity of FutureNet as well, with our humanitarian efforts that we are doing with the United Nations right now, using spirulina algae to end world malnutrition. This is your opportunity to take part, and we do have a moral responsibility to take part in this mission. So if you guys have any questions, please contact me, and I will have my information down below. You can also text me, please, at country code +1 206 396 9778. Again, and my website for more information is being completely revamped right now, is blockchainryan.com. www.blockchainryan.com. You guys, let's change the world and really make these changes happen this year. We do not need to wait for years down the road. I think we need to put a focus on what can we accomplish expedited with the proper tools which we have in our hands right now, being FutureNet, Aletheia, and also the internet and the spread of the internet across the world, and the opportunity right now to partake and help and assist the United Nations as well.